Inside the U.S. Congress, I think she's standing by with another guest. Malvika, who do you have for us now?
Mukesh Aghi, the president of USIBC. Dr. Aghi, welcome to Cnbc TV 18. You were present yesterday at the USIBC event. It was organized by you. Today you also attended the joint session speech that Prime Minister Modi made before the U.S. Congress. What were your key takeaways?
I think the Prime Minister said that let's forget the past. We had limitations, you had limitations. Now it's a relationship which is forged for 21st century. We have common issues, common opportunities, common challenges. Let's work together to make it a success, not only for two countries, but for the rest of the world also. But
do you think that the business community that was present over there bought into whatever Prime Minister Modi had to say? They have had concerns about ease of doing business. Of course, Prime Minister Modi in his speech emphasized that going forward, the business environment in India is going to improve. The FDI regulations have been eased. The regulatory environment is becoming more stable. There will be tax regime predictability. But has that been convincing?
Well, I think you can see the momentum picking up. I mean, last night we announced $45 billion worth of investment. And these are boardroom decisions. And I think their confidence level is going up that this government means business. They're more predictable, there's more transparent, and hopefully they'll improve ease of doing business. So I think they will take certain risk. For India, an opportunity of 7.9% growth last quarter, and they want to be part of that growth story.
Well, when you say $45 billion, we know that $3 billion will be coming in from Amazon. Who else will be investing in India?
Well, you saw Century Fox basically committing $5 billion, American Tower Corporation committing $4 billion, you had Cisco committing a couple of $1 billion. So I think all of that adds up to $45 billion.
Well, and the speech today, before the joint session of the U.S. Congress, there were business leaders who were present there. There were academics. There were a whole host of dignitaries who attended the session in addition to the congressmen. You saw everyone giving a standing ovation to Prime Minister Modi, not once, not twice, but more than 3 times. Now, there is a bipartisan support that Narendra Modi has been able to garner, as is apparent from the kind of support and cheer that we heard for him inside the chamber. Do you think that will make your task simpler?
It will, in the sense that, as this administration is closing its term, and the new administration comes in, regardless of it's Republican or Democrat, the sentiment is for India. Because this nation realizes that the partnership in India and the U.S. is important, both from a security perspective and also from an economic perspective. So I think we see this momentum picking up moving forward in the next administration also.
And what kind of business opportunities would this bring for Indian businesses who want to invest in the United States and vice versa?
I think when you look at from the India side, we need to still work on this H-1B visa issue. I think we need to have agreements so there's a free movement of labor, professionals, so India's services business can pick up dramatically. I think we also have to look at from the pharma side. There are issues on both sides. U.S. pharma companies saying IPR is an issue. From generic side, they have certain limitations, so we've got to find the right balance itself. But I think for U.S. companies, there's tremendous opportunity, both from a technology perspective and also from a capital investment perspective. I believe that U.S. will play a pivotal role in India's renewable objectives and also on the infrastructure side.
Well, you touched upon IPR. Prime Minister Modi also mentioned intellectual property rights, even though that was on a lighter note, saying that we are not seeking IPR yet for yoga. Is there a growing acceptance that the rules of the game are a bit different in India and the U.S. companies must live with them?
I think, I would say not acceptance, but more understanding that you have a nation which has a large population which is poor, and you can't have medicines which are priced at a certain price point. So I think Gilead is a good example where they took the hepatitis C product and brought it down itself. So I think you'll see more and more U.S. companies trying to look at price points that are different.
All right, and can you tell us some sectors which are looking attractive for investment in the United States, which could be potential opportunities for Indian businessmen?
Yes, obviously, definitely on the generic pharma side or on the IT side, we are seeing that. We also see a lot of auto components coming from India into the US side. So the opportunities are tremendous.
Well, Prime Minister Modi mentioned yesterday in his speech that the United States should open its markets not just to products from India, but also to services. You did touch upon the visa issue. There are also concerns pertaining to, just outsourcing as a whole. Is there also a greater realization that that is also maybe a win-win for both sides?
I don't think so. The reason I'm saying is outsourcing in election year is a political issue. So the reasoning fades away. I believe that once the dust settles down on the election, U.S. companies, they need India's outsourcing to bring their costs down, to become more competitive, to do more R&D in India. So I believe that issue of the political issue will die down and you see more opportunities coming through.
Wonderful, Dr. Aghi. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Rakesh.
We were in conversation with Dr. Mukesh Aghi, the president of USID. Back to you.
Well, thank you very much for that, Malvika. We haven't taken a break so far on this show.